Hey guys, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to episode of Cards and Castles Ranked or Thread, where today we are jumping right back into the ranked scene with the no interaction deck. I believe the deck did fairly well last season, although hopefully I do want to give it a bit more of a push, hopefully rank it up a little higher. Hoping maybe get around the 3300s if I remember correctly, maybe even 34 if we get lucky, but then again, we just see how the matches go. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into match number 1 and see how we do. Alright, so let's go ahead jump into game number 1, and we actually have a pretty strong start here. Lumberjack, Imp, Flamestorm, not too bad of a start for us, but of course, you, Arcanon, you. Thank you for showing up in my hand at this very early stage in the game. We're going to probably see, yeah, alright, Lumberjack trade. All well and good. Let's go ahead and see if I can get a little bit something else to work with. Okay, Tarius Files. Actually, that's not too bad. Like, so synergy here between the Files and the Flamestorm. We can set that up turn 3, potentially have a more impactful Flamestorm turn 4, or moving forward. But we're going to see probably, ooh, Imp for Imp. Can we burn off his Imp? Ugh, no we can't. That bites, but let's go ahead, of course, make that connection there. I don't want him to kind of use anything to his advantage here. And plus, whatever he throws out next turn, we could potentially follow up with a Flamestorm of our own here. So, looks like he's going for Lumberjack and Imp. Okay. Fair enough. I think, even though it's not as powerful, I think it's still a decent Flamestorm to take, of course, since we can get 2 cards anyway off the Tarius Files. And then, yeah, Lumberjack and Rider are good pickups from that. We can definitely use those. And see if maybe he has a response. A little annoyed that I'm pulling all the late game stuff here. General, Prince, and Dragon's Fire. Hopefully, I mean, I wanted a little something else to work with, but it is what it is. Of course, Darkbender is not the friendliest card I want to see out on this board right now, but you know what, we can do what we can do with it. See if maybe we can weaken it, maybe with the Salahar Last Will, so we can make a more impactful Dragon's Fire, potentially. At least that's the hope. Goes to the Lumberjack takedown, which is what I expected. I'm going to follow up with probably a takedown for the... Oh, no. Fears is back, so Rider is protected. Follows up with a Bolt on Books, so he kind of cuts off that draw from us, which is a shame. But of course, we can work with it. I think we probably are going to go into... Yeah, let's go into General here and see... Let's see what he can do. Let's see if I can maybe force a weird play out of him to take care of this General. Or force another burn, maybe. Ugh. Gee, thanks. Alright. How about you go with the Frog Prince now? Just seeing if he can take... I'm just going to throw my Chonkers at it and be like, here, see if you can take this out. It's not smart, but... especially when he has a decent-sized hand right now for a Warlock Viking. I don't exactly know what he's got up his sleeve for him, but you never know. You never know indeed. Okay, follows up with Blacksmith. Any kind of chain would do the trick here as well. Or it can burn it, maybe. I think he's going to try and just burn it. Or he traps up. Yep. I'm out of the Minotaur trap. Let's go ahead and get rid of that right there. Bit of a waste of the Dragon's Fire, I know. Didn't really clear off a whole lot, but I think it's still good to take out a big Darkbender such as that. And doesn't actually have a follow-up play, which is quite interesting. I'm going to go for the second Frog Prince plus the Priest to heal up our current Frog Prince. And we're going to leave that on face. It looks like it's going to cause a surrender. Okay, so I had no way of dealing with that Frog Prince, which will lead us to our first victory here. First matchup, first victory. Very nicely done there. Yeah, I don't know if maybe he was planning on really beefing up that Darkbender to the point of an OTK. I mean, it was getting up there. Certainly Drain Life, the Blacksmith. Might have the Minotaur if I didn't have a way to out that. Certainly would have been problematic there. But I think because we were able to take it down, we avoided stuff like the demonic rage, which I don't think maybe he had a plan for after, if losing the Dark Bender. But with that being said, I think we can move on to match number 2 now and hopefully continue our ways that we've started here in match number 1. Alright, so moving into match number 2, I'm kind of tempted to just keep this File Flamestorm combination in hand. Oh, and that hurt. Oh, that hurt big time. Oh. Oh. Come on, game. You can't do me like that. You can't do me like that. Ah, yeah, that's something you don't want to see. I mean, I tried. I tried. It was a risk. It was certainly a risk. But let's see if I can maybe get a little bit of Flamestorm. I'm gonna be greedy with it again. I'm gonna be greedy here. I got no shame. There's not much you can throw out now that reinforces these rats and lumberjacks in a way that's gonna, make a big blow. And yeah, keep fueling up the board for me. That's what I like to see. I'm gonna go ahead, hit that Flamestorm. Hit that nice, juicy Flamestorm. Did take a bit of damage off of it, though. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the priest. Just makes more sense. Just makes more sense. I mean, we do have a beefy hand. You can't ignore that. Alright, headless. Oh, that's actually pretty good. I like that. You know what? Just because I can too, let's make it really. Let's just inconvenience him by not giving him the that coin. See how much he needed the coin. Oh, he needed it to throw out a second one. Follows up with the Masuda Hovel. Fair enough. Do I want to? Let's throw out General and see how a Pirate Ninja can respond to General. There is one big thing in this deck that concerns me, and I think those of you who are sticking or have stuck around with me, yeah, there he is. There's the bastard. I hate him. I hate him. I can't do anything about him, it looks like. Just gonna bite me in the ass. Alright. We evened up the castle health, though. Let's hope he doesn't scope up too bad. Armory Phantom. Ah, okay. I'd say that's not the worst that guy could have seen. Let's go for that. Let's get rid of that. Hit castle, which is not what I want to do. Follow up with Books of Mischievous. Karu is down there. Okay. Hoping to just draw another big buff. Or no, not big buff. What the fuck am I talking about? Big burn. That's the one. That is the one. Like that. I do like the look of that. Yeah, that's the play. pretty much clear off his entire board here, giving him no resources to work with or bounce back with. Granted, he can still pull another card off the top, but looks like that's actually going to be it from our opponent. He does surrender there. But yeah, that's what I was looking for. Big board clear like a Flamestorm or Dragon's Fire. Really kind of negate the fact that you can hide core anywhere. It doesn't matter if I can hit the entire board, essentially, is what kind of my mentality was in searching for it. And thankfully, we did manage to pull it in that game. So pretty happy with how that one went. On to match number 3 now, up 2-0 in terms of the placements, 2-0. Yep, that's right. So let's go ahead, jump into match number 3 here, and see what happens in game number 3. Alright, so moving into that next game, game number 3 here. Going to go ahead and cycle away the Drain Life and Arbiters for a Lumberjack and a Books, following up with a Priest as well. I do like this hand a lot. Gives us a nice little 1-2-3 to work with here, going up against a Crusader Viking, which, if this is War Party, I'm actually not too upset, considering this deck can do pretty well against it if I just beat down the face enough and ignore what he's throwing at me. We might be able to kind of sneak it away. But then again, that's if he is playing War Party in the first place. I don't know if that's the case. Looking at start things off with a Salahar Rider, that is completely fine. I'm going to go ahead and use that to get some draw, maybe hit the Rider on face. It's not going to do too much to me, though, since I can heal a bit of that back. And yep, continue on to the next turn. I do have to think. I think I'm probably going to go with Books over Files. I don't have a way to get rid of Files right now. So it just makes sense for me to play Books over Files and maybe follow that up with Horseman. Or if there's something threatening, I do have the Bolt as well, which is nice. Certainly nice there. Kind of just thinking, like, what else? I think I really just have to rely on the Books for draw. I don't really have another option right now. Okay, goes for the Dragon Search, which could potentially foreshadow that this is a Dragon's deck. I'm going to go ahead and place the Flying Books. Not going to advance the Priest in just yet. Considering that Ice Drake will be buffed up to a 4/4, it doesn't make sense for me to just waste the Priest right now to make that poor trade, when I could easily maybe bolt or get rid of it. Looks like he's going to throw out the Archives in response. Horseman Shot onto the castle. Alright, that is something. Let's go ahead and rush in a couple of these units, though, now. Considering that I know he's got Ice Drake in hand, if he does play that, that is 3 out of his 4 gold. Unless he's got a Lumberjack or another Rider to hit the Horseman with, and that'll be fine then. Just probably thinking, I think I'm going to let him take that draw too. That's not really a reason for me to smack that Archives around. It's not going to do too much, I believe. But we'll see how he responds. Probably going to follow up with a Shaman next turn. Again, kind of keep cycling here, see what I can find. He brings out a Horseman of his own, hits Castle, not the target he's looking for. Yeah, that's the last thing he wanted to hit. Goes for the Priest Elimination. Okay, that's fine. It does give me the room to play Shaman here, which we are probably going to do. I don't see why not. Yep. Throw you right up there. Do get another Books from it, which is nice. We could do a Books Bolt play next turn. Again, I'll let him have that last card. The draw doesn't really seem to be helping him if he can't really play the cards anyway. He does need some kind of healing, though, soon, I imagine. I mean, Hands exists. Looks like he goes for the Dragon Training. Okay. Alright. That's good. Ice Drake comes out. That's the one from the Dragon Search. Follows up with another Dragon Search. Pulls the Fire Drake. And yeah, he can play that too. Nice. Nice. Alright, does go for that. Let's go for board clear here. I think that's our better option. I want to protect this Books draw as best as I can here. And he did just throw out a bunch of Drakes at me with that Dragon Training. All of which we were able to take out, though. I think he threw out, what, 2 Ice and a Fire. I think he probably had plans to use Aeroth for that, but I'm going to go ahead and shut that down. Going to play Search for Truth. Okay, if he draws something like a Faithful or Ice Drake this turn off of it. Okay, or he metals into one. Nope. Alright, gonna be a lumberjack. Alright, man, that's fine. That's fine. Feel where you're coming from with that. I think in the meantime, I'm just going to do a bit of that. We are one turn off from doing it. Okay. Which is fine. I think we can maintain board control and then end it with Darkbender Arbiter. Okay, armor's up. Or if we can draw a buff, or incinerate, or... okay, reinforce. That's fine. I think I'm going to go for aggressive Frog Prince. I'm going to try and take the distraction away from Darkbender, so that way next turn we drop the Arbiter, we hit Darkbender, and that's the game. But we do know he's running Reinforced now, so that is healing potential for the deck. Looks like he brings out a Dragon Knight in response, clears away the Priest, which is good. Does he have a way to deal with the Frog Prince, though? Not trading right away. Follows up with the Faithful. He needs to throw it above the Faithful to block off for Arbiter, and I don't think he realizes that I just have that. Okay, follows up with the Dragon Lord, and yeah, that's going to be game. You just simply Darkbender Arbiter, and that kind of takes away the rest of the health. So, again, pretty good. Pretty good game. We avoided the dragons in the not Warlock, what am I fucking talking about? Crusader Viking. I don't really know how I feel about dragons in those colors. They used to be very strong colors for dragons, but since a lot of things got moved around, switched around, you know, the only big thing that you got out of the blue-yellow variants in dragons are you lure into Dramoth, which he might have been attempting to do, actually, or what else? I mean, the Aeroth plays. But even then, you could find Aeroth plays in Viking Ninja, which is more deadly. You have a couple of more OTK options available to you at your disposal. Things like Multi-Strike and the Shadow Katanas, which make things a lot more deadly. But with that being said, we were able to manage the win here. So let's go ahead, continue on to game number 4, and see what happens. Alright, so moving into game number 4 now, we're going to go ahead and hopefully see if the Tarius Files pays off in the opening hand. I mean, okay, we can do Imp Files into Horseman, that'll be the turn order here for us. No turn 1 play from our opponent here means we're safe to just pass the turn. I've got no reason to coin into Mischievous Imp. I really doesn't need to do that, especially if there's nothing else on the board currently. He's going to open up with a Priest. Okay, that's fine. We can, of course, simply go into our own Imp here and see if maybe we can catch the Priest on a Imp Burn. If not, we can simply trade it. No big deal. But we'll see if that's going to be the case. I think if we miss it, he's... Whoa, hey! Whoa! Alright, Chief, settle down. Damn. Alright, let's go for the Tarius Files then. Yikes. Doesn't want me to do my Imp Burn play. Kind of aggressive, though. Like, I don't know. Does that seem aggressive to anyone else or just me? Alright, so let's follow up with that Flame Storm. See if maybe I could pull a Rider off of the top. I do get a Priest, though, which I guess is okay. I think I'm just going to use it purely to avoid trouble with this Dancing Swords. I don't want him getting some kind of big, nasty OTK. And we don't want that. We don't want that. Simply get rid of it. Give him his draw off the Lumberjack, though, which is fine. Big Boy Grendel going to be the follow-up play. Let's see if I can get lucky with Horseman. I don't. Alright. I get it. You don't want me to do that. Oh, Grendel makes me nervous because we've seen the capabilities out of his deck already with things like a lunging attack. So be curious to see if maybe he gets aggressive with this Grendel. Come smack me in the face. Or he does the opposite. Okay, or not. Fair. Fair enough. Um, I think this is the play I go for. I'll let him take the book draw. There's really no need, but I'm not going to sack the lumberjack either. I wanted to kind of see what positions he goes for here with the books. See how aggressive he gets. Maybe, if we're lucky, we can get him to move in close enough for a general to, generate us a card. But we'll see. Follows up with Dancing Swords. Alright. And another book, which is fine, I guess. Alright. Starts moving in interesting ways here. We do get the burn on that, which I like a lot, actually. I do like this. Oh, I like that too. We create some big boys. Create some big boys with that lumberjack. Could see Craxus from him though at this point, which I'm not looking forward to. I mean, I have a Craxus of my own, but still, I probably need the cards more. Alright, goes for the Shaman and Questing Knight. Gonna be a bit... well, actually, no. Questing Knight's fine. I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright. Let me do my own Craxus play then. Let's trade the books. Don't really need those sticking around. And of course, just slap that Craxus right in the middle there. I don't think the ninjas should have too many ways to deal with this, although as much as I hate to admit that I'm safe here, I'm not. I mean, obviously things like a multi-strike could come out. Shadow Katana exists. That could do some big work. First Strike in general could be a pain for me to work with here. The only... I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if he can deal with the Craxus or not. Could have one of his own too. That's a very real possibility. You can't count that out just yet. But we'll see how we react to a Craxus. If he doesn't do much, that's good for us though. Or okay. Moves the Shaman down. Dire Badger as well to follow up. Very scary. Questing Knight probably to block. Yep. Priest as well. Alright. Alright. Fair bit of defense indeed here. Fair bit of defense indeed. Let me go ahead and just connect with the question right here. See what I can make in terms of polls. I might just burn here and follow up with the books. I don't think this Badger is going to run for an OTK just yet, especially with Craxus on face and him being, I think the Badger really being our opponent's only way of dealing with the Craxus. I think he's going to have to make that connection there. Or if he could, like, first strike, maybe lunging attack it, in some kind of way develop a first strike to negate Craxus. But we'll see. We're also getting pretty even. Well, we have been pretty even on castle health for a little bit now. So we'll see. We'll see. Crumbling Archive. Oh, I don't like that at all. Mate, I don't... Okay. Well, we're going to tell you to draw to piss off real quick. Okay, so he's down there. I can't really reach that. So instead we'll do that. I'll block up castle to avoid OTK here. Because even if with things like multi-strike, it's not... Well, unless he can power that up to 15 attack right now, which is possible. Or not. Okay, we don't do it. We don't do it. Which is fine. That's the win for us. We do walk away now with our 4th victory here. Very nice. Very happy about that. And yeah, with that, let's go ahead and jump into our final match, match number 5 here, and see if we can't close this one out with a very strong win record for no interaction. Alright, moving into that final game now, we're going to go ahead and swipe away the horsemen. Maybe if we can get a little... Okay, I was hoping for the imp, but still a pretty decent hand to work with. Lumberjack, books, Tarius files, not too bad. And hey, we got a little incinerate here as well, which could be useful considering our opponent is running that Pirate Crusader combination. Very famous school deck colors there. Looks like we're going to coin into an Elvish Thief. Oh, nope, Rat Hovel. Alright, fair enough. Thought we were going to see the... whatchamacallit, the Elvish Thief, but we weren't. We might see it here, though. Nope, gonna see a second hovel. Alright. Second hovel it is. I need to start drawing, though. Because this could get out of hand real fast. Alright, bro, that is what we call rude. Alrighty, okay. It's fine. It's fine. Let's go to Tarius files here. I don't really have much else to do, so... I'm trying to quickly cycle for, like, a Flamestorm or something along those lines here, because Flamestorm would do us wonders. No, we do pull a Horseman, though. Horseman does a fairly decent job knocking off the books there, which is fine. We're going to cut him off with a draw. That's cool. I like that. Okay, and there's what I was worried about. There is a school going down. Alright, now we're just going to rush everything because we're getting excited. Alright. Ooh, we snipe off the school. Very happy about that. Oh, and do pull a Dragon's Fire. That will most likely be useful to us later down the line. Maybe starts throwing out a lot of stuff. We can just quickly burn it. And we might have to soon, actually. Because these boys are getting big, and I have no way of stopping them right now. Oh, it's, okay, scratch that. We have A away. Throw out another Tarius block before we really start bringing in the big guns. Okay, bro. It's a bit low-key rude. Flamestorm would be big here. Flamestorm is going to be big. Oh, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Oh, let's go for the more expensive ones. Snipe off both of those. Let's hold off on clearing the armory for now. No big deal. That'll of course give him a little bit less to work with on his next turn. Follows up with an estate and a church. Alright, gonna do a little healing on this board. That is completely fair. I'm gonna move in Big Boy Craxus though, because I don't really see a reason not to as of now. And probably follow that up with the Rider. I could burn off the armory, but I don't really think there's going to be a need to hit that, considering he's working off of very, very limited resources here. Yeah, Captain, pulls out the second church. Alright, that's fine. You can do that. Because then I could do this, right? follow up with that. Bring out the Priest Darkbender combination. And yeah, I don't think your deck offers a whole lot to protect you from this. Especially off the top deck. The Rat Hovel. Okay, Mordok. Mordok is certainly a fair option there. Not going to be enough, though. Does fear me back, though, which is quite a pain in the butt. Alright, let's go ahead, follow up with removal there. We'll do that. Run up the Frog Prince. Make Darkbender a little more threatening here. And the turn. He needs a unit here. He needs a unit to kill off Kraxus, really. And does pull it. Good. Good stuff. Do we have enough, though, to end game? Oh, well, he's going to surrender anyway. So, that will be, of course, a 5-0 sweep for no interaction. Very nicely done there. I don't know where the deck ended off last season. I think if it was in the 3200s. We're probably going to get pushed up to 3300s, though, right? Yeah, 3319, which is not bad for the no interaction deck. It's getting there. It's getting there. It does run into its issues, though, but I think overall this season did very well for itself. Again, being able to sweep a 5-0 isn't really too bad for a deck. I do like to see that in some games here and there. But with that being said, overall, again, very happy with it. 3319, our final ranking for no interaction. Let's go ahead and go and close out this video. Alright then, folks, with that being said, I hope you did enjoy this edition of Rant with Dead. Let me know what you thought of the matchup, leaving your thoughts again down in the comments section below and right down there. If you haven't done so already, be sure to like if you enjoyed, share if you haven't, of course, subscribe if you're new or haven't done so already. It is the best way that you can show your support here on the channel. And yeah, with that, until next time, guys.